Hello home bakers and cake makers and cake decorators. Welcome to Drmummycakes channel if you're new here, and if you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much and welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to pipe these designs on your cupcakes. So the cupcakes are a simple vanilla cake recipe which you can watch and learn how to make. And I'm using my easy to make American buttercream. Now the key thing when piping is you want to have a good nice consistency. So when I'm making buttercream for piping, I don't add any extra milk because I want them nice and firm. This tip I'm using is a 74 piping tip. You can also use a 1M piping tip which is slightly larger. Now the trick is to start in the middle, and you can see I'm gently lifting it off, allowing the buttercream to just slide onto the cake and just going round in a circle. And when you get to the end, you just stop pressing and lift up. So let me show you closely, and starting in the middle and then just going round. So you can see I'm slightly holding the tip just above the cupcake, and that allows the buttercream onto the cake. And once I finish piping the rosette, I stop squeezing the bag and then I lift up. And I find when you're decorating a lot of cupcake, to get a good consistency is to do one piping style on all the cupcake, and that way you can get a more consistent design. Did you know that I post a new video every Friday? I have lots of great videos that will help you learn how to make cakes that taste oh so delicious and look amazing. So if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button now and turn on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. For the next piping style, I'm using a Wilton number 50 piping tip. It's a flat straight edge tip. You can also use a 104 or 102 or 101. These have the same size of style of tip, but they're slightly larger. For smaller cupcakes, I prefer to use the 50, which is a nicer, neater pattern for a cupcake. So again, gently squeezing, and you can see I'm doing it in a sort of a wiggle fashion to get those ruffles. The more wiggle you give, the more ruffly, if I can use that term, your designs are. And again, when you're piping, you want to just be piping just above the cake so that the buttercream has a chance to settle nicely onto your cupcake. And again, using the same style and piping all the cupcake before moving on to a different design. For the last piping style, I'm using an open star tip. This is a number 199, and you just want to just pipe little dots, squeezing a little bit and lifting up to get a nice finish. So that's a key thing and a recurrent theme when you're piping with buttercream. You have to make sure that you're squeezing at the right time, but easing on the pressure on the bag and lifting off to get nice, neat edges on your buttercream. For this recipe, like I said, I'm using my easy to follow American buttercream. I've colored them different colors using gel food coloring, and I'm using vanilla cakes, but you can use any cake recipes. If you're stuck on which cake recipe to use, check out my cake recipe playlist where I have lots of great cake recipes which are easy to follow and perfect for cake making beginners. And wow, look at the finished product. It looks so beautiful. So I hope that you will be able to try this at home and make cupcakes that will wow all your friends and family. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button now and turn on all the notification bells. I will see you next week.